This is video number 91 for violin students, and in this video we're going to continue with the E string stuff. We're going to start, we're going to do some echoing. I'm going to quiz you a little bit on some notes, note reading on the E string, and then we're actually going to play number 160 and 161. So be open in your book to page 38. Remember the things I've told you about the E string. Fast, light bows, that helps your tone, okay? Don't press in, use the weight of the bow, and that's probably enough. Now if it starts slip sliding around, you do need to add a little bit of weight. But generally the weight of the bow is going to be enough to, if you're using a fast, light bow, you're going to get good sound on the E string. Review the notes of the E string, open E of course. First finger, remember it's not called F, it's F sharp. And then we're playing a low 2. You don't, this is a G, this is a G sharp, we're not going to play that till book 2. G, stretch the A, B, fourth finger, actually going to play that now. E, F sharp, G, A, B. Low 2 for G. F sharp is right on the tape. Play 4 E's just to get a nice fast light bow and get the right sound. 4 E's, echo me. And go. E, 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 E. Now do 4 A's. Remember, your wrist needs to be straight. Elbows back. Don't do this. See that right there? Even though the wrist is straight here, this is still a bad position. That's going to cause you to play out of tune. Bring the elbow back. Okay, and one other thing, when I say slightly, I mean literally 2 millimeters from there to there. Use your tuner, use your tuner. That's where you need to be to play in tune on the E string. Play 4 A's on the E string. And go A, 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 A. Now do A and then B. We didn't play this in the last video, we talked about it. A and then B, A and B. And again, see, I'm going slightly higher in that tape, but only very, very slightly. A and B, watch your tuner. And go A, B, B. Now do 2 A's and 2 G's, low 2, A and G. And go A, G, G. Do 2 A's and 2 F sharps, one finger, A and F sharp. And go A, F sharp, F sharp. Now do open E, F sharp, G, G. And go E, F sharp, low 2, G, G. Now E, F sharp, G, A. Big space between 2 and 3. And go E, F sharp, low 2, and stretch to 3. Now do 2 G's and 2 A's. And go G, G, A, A. Now do 2 B's and 2 A's. And go B, B, A, A. Okay, now let's review what the notes look like on the staff. And yes, you can look at your book for this if you need a little bit of a cheat sheet help right now. For the next video when y'all do this, I don't want you to use the cheat sheet. I want you to know how to read your notes. Okay, so you're not going to be able to answer me. This is going to be I'm going to write it down, I'm going to pause, you're going to answer it in your own brain, and then I'll tell you the correct answer. I want you to name this note and tell me how to play it. You're not going to actually tell me, tell yourself. This is G. We're playing it with low 2 on the E. Now, even if you're in this key signature, right here, this is still a low 2. You might be thinking, no, you have sharps. Sharps means high 2. This is D major. D major means high 2. No, D major means F sharp and C sharp. F's are sharp and C's are sharp. This is a G. This is not sharp. This is a low 2. Even with that there. Low 2 on the E. G. Okay, now that is an A. Remember, 1s and 3s, third finger on the E, 1s and 3s are on lines. That'll help you to get started. Here, just open E. Let's open E. This one we haven't actually read yet, but you played it today. That is B, fourth finger. 4 fingers on the E string, B. And incidentally, if you had one string higher than the E string, it would be a B string, but you don't. Luckily, we don't need to go any higher than that. And now we have F sharp, 1 finger. Ideally, you're able to name these right when I turn the board around. You don't have to wait for me to tell you the answer. Okay, I'm gonna go a little quicker. This is G, low 2 on the E. This is E, open E. This is B, 4 fingers on the E. This is A, 3 fingers. And this is F sharp, 1 finger, okay? All right, now we're going to shadow bow number 160. And I wish the book did a better job of making it difficult, but it doesn't really, because look what it does. It just goes A, G, natural, low 2, F sharp, E, and then it goes back up, okay? Shadow bow, and 1, 2, 1, 6, oh, first of all, your first note is 3 fingers. Check your wrist, make sure this is back. No twisty wrist, fast light bows. Shadow bow 160, and go. Now G, low 2. Rest F sharp, 1 finger. Open E. Rest, open E. Rest F sharp, 1 finger. Low 2. Now stretch that 3. Rest. If you can, watch your tuner whenever. Maybe just put it right beside your music, and you can kind of see it outside of the corner of your eye. Beginning, play now, 160, and stretch that 3 up. Elbow straight, fast light bows, and red C, and go. A. Rest, low 2, G. F sharp 1. Open E. Rest. Open E. Rest F sharp. Now low 2. Now stretch. Rest. Okay? Now, if you need to stop and practice that, please do so. Going on to 161, and you're looking at the score in G major scale. I already learned the G major scale. It starts in the G string. This is the higher octave. And think about, look at the G, the key signature. Of course, it's G major. There are no C sharps. F is sharp, which is good because it's the only kind of way we know how to play F on the E string, and we got to play on the E string. So when you play this, I want you to notice it's just like another scale you've already learned, but starting 1 string higher. Okay? Shadow bow from the beginning. G major scale. This is the higher octave. And remember, I told you you could play in G major on all the strings. You just didn't until now, because now we know how to play C natural, and we know how to play G natural. Okay? Shadow bow from the beginning, and 1, 2, 161, and go. Now B. Now stop. Did you do a low 2? I sure hope so, because there are no C sharps in G major. All C's are natural. Start again, and go. Shadow bow. Now B. Low 2, C natural. F sharp, right on the tape, and low 2. Now low 2, C natural. Open A. Retake, forte, off. So what scale is that just like? What scale do you know starts on 3rd finger and then ends on a low 2 and has low 2s? It's just like C major 1 string higher. So all that is the G major scale 1 octave higher. Now why does it have low 2s? Because remember I told you on the A string, it's going to be different finger pattern. You cannot have C sharp. You have to have C natural. Play now, 161, and if it doesn't sound like a scale, you're doing something wrong. 1, 2, 161, and go. B, now C natural. D, open E. F sharp, right on the tape, and low 2. Low 2. Open E. Now C natural. Open A. Forte, off. Okay, so the next 2 videos, or next 3 videos actually, are not going to be E string stuff. it gives you a couple of days to kind of review and practice this and really learn how to read your E string, because when we do move on to page 39, it's going to be really tricky if you don't know how to read your notes. All right, so work on note reading, getting a good tone and getting them in tune. Just either repeat these videos or make up your own stuff. Just, oh, I'm going to play 2 G's and 2 B's and try to get a good, get it in tune with a good tone. Do that stuff, and that'll help you be prepared for when the E string gets more difficult.